4,000 chemicals in cigarette smoke, and nicotine is not the one that causes cancer. We don't think it causes heart disease. And if you took nicotine in medicinal form, like nicotine patch and nicotine gum, we think it's harmless. We actually think it may be a good development because nicotine itself isn't harmful, but it is what causes the addiction. And it's the addiction to nicotine that causes people to smoke one cigarette after another or use the smokeless tobacco. And if we could get people off the cigarettes, off of the tobacco, and just get them to take a medicinal form or a pure form of nicotine, we would save, hundreds of thousands of lives every year. The only issue with the electronic cigarettes is that they're not regulated. So if you get nicotine gum or nicotine patch, they're regulated, they're pure, they're tested by the FDA, but the electronic cigarettes currently are not regulated by the FDA. So you buy the same brand and one day you get this much nicotine, next time you get twice as much nicotine. Some of them may have some contaminants in there from the factory. If they were regulated and we had the assurance that the nicotine was pure, then they'd probably be a very safe product and certainly much safer than cigarettes. The tobacco companies, if anything, they're experts on quality control, because the cigarette is not just a tobacco leaf wrapped in paper. It's a very complexly designed product, and they have very precise control over everything there. So if they were to take over the manufacture of electronic cigarettes, you'd know they do it right, at least in the sense that the product's going to be consistent and it's not going to have contaminants in it. I think a lot of people feel, well, you're not going to get rid of the tobacco companies. Maybe they can switch over to a safer product, and if they're making their money through electronic cigarettes, then maybe they're more willing to give up the tobacco cigarette.